today I'm going to show you a pay-per-view card that is perfectly made for the fighting nerds. So I'm making this today is because John Silver is the only fighting nerd currently booked. So yeah, so approximately I'm thinking this card will take place around late April to early May. So that's my approximation. Okay, first up the early prelims. We have Palacios versus Stoltzfus. Okay, Palacios is a guy from the regional scene in Brazil who trains with the Nets. So he only has one loss and only has one win for in decision. So the rest of his wins are in by KO or sub. And Stoltzfus, I think Stoltzfus is a really good litmus test for middleweights. Even though he loses most of his fights, it's oh, how do you lose against him? No, I mean, how do you win against him? He's oh, if you knock him out, okay, that means you're pretty good. But if you win by oh, close decision, I don't know, the blob curve gastronom, that means you're oh, you're not cut, you're not but you're not good enough for the division. Okay, next up we have Medeiros versus Moises. Both of these guys has really good leg kicks. Medeiros in his last fight, he nearly knocked out what's his name? Mark Troinsky with the leg kicks. No, not Mark Troinsky, no, Austin Hubbard. Yeah, he almost knocked it out with the leg kicks. Oh, Mark Troinsky, I don't know. It happened at 316. Then Moises, his last fight, he got absolutely bombed by Jared Gordon. But his previous fight in the beginning of the year, he win the fight with good leg kicks and clinch. So I think that's going to be a fun fight. After that, we have a WMA fight. We have Brazil, who's probably the most notable women fighter from fighting nerds, and Veronica Hardy, which her last fight is on 320. I put this fight here so there can be women representation. So yeah. Anyway, next up we have Ricardo Ramos versus Darren Elkins. So yeah, Ramos, he's a fighting nerd. He's what do you think a fighting nerd looks like? If you're a casual and a fighting nerd hater, he just throws random spinning stuff without any setting things up. He just throw things when he's on the ground, instead of getting up, he just decide to go for submission. And then Elkins, he's a total ang, but I still love him for it. He is still in absolute brawls. His last fight, he got absolutely beat up by Julian Rosa. So yeah, but he's always in fun fights. So yeah. Next up we have Rodolfo Vieira versus Torres Fini. Okay, the thing with Vieira is before the Bo Nickel match, but people don't realize how bad he is. I feel people just finally realize that after he got knocked out by Bo Nickel. But I feel people don't they completely forget that Vieira is completely horrible. He has he has body striking, and he can only grapple with non-grapplers. When he face actual good wrestlers, not even that good, he loses. And Torres Fini, everybody knows him. He Torres Fini. He okay, no damage, only wrestling, boring as hell. But you know what that means? It's going to be people don't realize how bad he is. People, I feel people Pereira versus Marco Tulio. I feel both of these fighters, but I feel they are the definition of fighting nerds. They are not the fighting nerds. Marco Tulio, he trains to the box. Michel Pereira, I don't know where he has body striking. Wherever he is, he can only grapple with because grapples. When he faced actual good wrestlers, not even that fight, he got loses. He got Torres Fini, everybody knows him. Also gets out in the he no damage, demolished. Marco Tulio, he lost to CLD. It's not a bad loss. Boxing match. Yeah, CLD, I thought he was kind of overrated, but then I realized he's kind of legit. He got he got fighting nerd by CLD. You know what I mean? Okay, never mind. I think Marco Tulio will win this. This fight was previously booked for Shanghai, and I think because I really like this fight, and if Marco Tulio isn't isn't completely fell down the cliff, I think he easily beats Pereira. Next up, we have Nur Sultan Uziboyev versus Mikhail Oleksiejczuk. Mikhail, he trained with the fighting nerds now for the Sadiqus Dumas fight, and then the fight with GM3. I still don't know if he's actually improved or because both of those guys are cans, but maybe because both of those guys are cans, but it's fine. He still look better than any of his other wins. So yeah. Also, this Uziboyev, knockout guy. But the thing is, both these guys have zero wrestling. So yeah, I think this is going to be a guaranteed knockout at least. But I said the same thing for Rudy Boy's last fight against Stolfus, and it went to a decision. Next up, we have Mario Bautista versus Vinicius Oliveira. Okay, Vinicius Oliveira, he came straight from Street Beefs. He like 2 strikes without any wind up, but at the same time, like his first 3 fights against wrestlers. Maybe Shahid is not really a wrestler, but like he's still a Dagestan, so I'll still consider him a wrestler. But like, okay, in the Sopaj fight, he didn't really defend the takedowns well. But in the Simon fight, he like completely stopped his takedowns, which is like really impressive. Still, like Simon, like he's still not washed still. And Batista, last fight against Umar, did great against Umar, but he still lost. So yeah, and can Batista out wrestle Vinicius? Like, I don't think so. I think Vinicius will outmark him with like the goofy striking. So yeah. Next up, we have Mauricio Rufy versus Alexander Hernandez. To be honest, I think the Batista versus Vinicius fight should be in the main card, but I like the idea of like all the main core nerds on like the main card. So yeah, Rufy, like the Brazilian Conor McGregor against Hernandez, who is also that's going to be the next McGregor. So yeah, like Hernandez like on a good run, like every single since his first fight on the win streak, which I forgot the guy who's fighting is like, it's not really that impressive, but it like every single fight after that like gets more impressive. Like his win against Diego Ferreira was like very good. Also against Chase Hooper was also very good. And Rufy, like he showed no wrestling ability. Like I feel like he take all the lessons learning from the nerds and took like all the wrong things. Like when he was on top, he didn't throw strikes. He just like went up immediately. It's like just throw like a single ground pound strike or something. Like yeah. And Hernandez, like I don't really think he has like good enough wrestling. I mean, like I saw him like go for takedown sometimes, but it's not like lit. Like I think Rufy still take this, but I think it's going to be like a fun competitive fight. Like Hernandez is also like a counter striker, same with Rufy, but Rufy puts on the pressure more. Same with Hernandez. So yeah, I think this is going to be a fun fight. Next up, we have Caio Barraro versus Robert the Ripper Whittaker. Fun fact: do you know Caio appeared in a show speed video? Yeah, that's it. So yeah, Caio has really good jiu-jitsu fundamentals with also like slick striking skills. But with Bobby, he's like, of course, he's really fast, had really good combination of, and of course like good takedown defense. But like in his last 2 fights, he didn't really show that much because like he got ragdolled by Hamzat. Also like didn't really do. He like looked bad against ADR, and also ADR proceeded to look bad against the GOAT Brendan Allen. So yeah, like if Robert is really washed, I think Caio clearly takes this. But like if Robert was like, I don't know, the Robert from the like not even prime, like from the Paulo Costa fight, I can see him giving Caio a really hard time with the striking and the grappling defense. Next up, we have John the Lord Silva versus Yair Rodriguez. So since John is fighting in January, and I'm predicting it's going to knock out Arnold Allen, so approximately if this event happening around like May, so he has like 4 months to like train and heal up. So yeah, John Silva, the Lord, ignore the Zionism. Like just ignore it. It's fine. It never existed. He's still one of my favorite fighters. And Yair Rodriguez, like he's like Dana, give me the title shot. Like that. He's like, you ain't getting the title shot, man. Like you want to get like a wash up Pitbull. So yeah, I think John is taking this. Like John is really his best like he does really well against like a boxer to go into his range and get countered. So I don't think this is going to be like a stupidly easy fight, but it's not like Yair is not a hard fight for John. Next up we have Carlos Natella Prates versus Bloody GDM, mate. So yeah, first up, a little bit of tangent. Left lane, like he complained like, why did I get strike, dude? Why did you get strike, dude? But like maybe because you say like C with the letter P all the time, like C with the letter P all the time, like come on, like okay. Anyway, Carlos Prates, like he doesn't really like, his best matchup isn't against like boxers who like pressure, but at the same time it's Carlos freaking Prates. He has all the knockout power. But like I know GDM, he's like, he has really good defense and really good in and out striking. But like, dude, it's Carlos Prates. So yeah, Carlos Prates by knockout. And we have the main event, Alex Pereira versus Carlos okay, this probably the most unrealistic part of this whole thing, because like uh I don't, because if I made this of like a fight night with like Prates GTM as like the headline, that the fight night will be like way too overly stacked. And if it's like a pay-per-view, like there is no going to be any like Brazilian champions, because like Van told you he's going to lose to freaking Joshua Van, so I don't think Joshua Van will like headline a Brazilian pay-per-view or something. So yeah. Anyway, this fight, Pereira versus Olberg. Olberg has really good counter striking, footwork, all that city kickboxing stuff. But like Pereira, like dude, he's Pereira, like good. I think Pereira, like it feels like Olberg is definitely not an easy fight, but it's also not going to be a hard fight, you know. So yeah, I think Pereira will clearly win this. But I don't think, like I got a feeling it's not probably going to be like by knockout, maybe like decision or something. Or like if it's knockout, it's going to be like late knockout, you know. So yeah, that's it. Anyway, that's it for this card. So yeah, like this is not really realistic. Like I really hope like they got all the nerds on like one, like a single card one day. So yeah.